disruption, sign up right away for Waste Management's one bag per week service.
Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on the Voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. And the rain is starting to pick up out there, so please be very careful if you're out and about this morning. We'll have more on that coming up in our AccuWeather forecast in a few minutes. But right now it is time for an interview segment brought to you by our friends at Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Rotary Club of Indiana celebrating its centennial, and that's coming up pretty soon. And I am here with Dan Fleming of Indiana Rotary. Dan, good to see you. Good to see you, Josh. Good to see you once again. And I got to say, we do have to make the distinction here. This, because there are two Rotary clubs in Indiana, as many people know. There's the midday,
yes,
and then there's the regular Rotary.
Yes.
So which is this?
This is the evening club, or the
what I would call regular Rotary. Then.
Okay, if you want to call, yes.
I'm sorry. Again, this is just a distinction, but
sure.
Yes. So they meet in the evenings, and this is the 100th anniversary.
100 years.
Is this all of Rotary, or is it just Indiana's?
This is
chapter?
Just Indiana's chapter, and specifically
Wow.
the evening club. Yes.
Wow, that is amazing. So we all know the name Rotary International. It's been all over the place for many years. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what Rotary does.
Yeah, so in a global sense, Rotary is an organization of 1.2 million individuals spread out across over 150 countries. We're a non-political, non-religious group, and our motto is service above self. So we really focus on community initiatives and community service.
Mm-hmm. So how is Rotary celebrating the milestone this year?
Yeah, so this year we're really excited. A little bit of history. Well, let me answer your question.
Yeah. Well, the celebration.
Yeah, the celebration.
I do want to get to the history.
Okay. Monday, June 27th, we're having a 1920s themed cocktail and dinner party. Black tie and tails optional. I'm not going to be wearing that, but you're more than welcome to if you'd like. We're holding the event at the Rustic Lodge at 5:30, starting with cocktails. The event's $50 a person, and we're going to have presentations. We're going to have jazz music by the very talented trio 116 State of Mind. We're going to have presentations of our Paul Harris Fellowships and the ceremonial passing of the gavel from our current president, Ashley Kennedy, to Jeff Whittison.
A name I know very well.
Yeah. Invitations are being mailed out this week, and certainly if you're interested in attending, you can get a hold of me. I can give my number now or at the end.
So the event will be open to the public then?
It is, yes.
Excellent. Okay. Go ahead. How can people get tickets?
Well, they can contact me. My phone number is 724-406-9679. We're also we're reaching out to a number of former Rotarians along with historical Rotarians' families to see if they'd be interested in attending. We think the historical aspect, 100 years is a long time, and the historical aspect is very exciting.
So let's go back to the beginning. 100 years ago for Rotary Club, why was the club formed, and what was the mission of the club back in the day? Yeah,
so our club was founded May 26, 1921. The inaugural event was held at that time, the Indiana Teachers College, IUP.
IUP, yes.
The inaugural event, we had 25 founding members and 150 guests. Back, 1921, traveling was a little more difficult. So we had guests from Johnstown, Pittsburgh, Punxsutawney, and Clearfield. And we were chartered by the Rotary Club of Johnstown. Fast forward a few months, and September 1st of 1921, we received our charter. So we're in our 100th year now. Due to the COVID restrictions, we've pushed the celebration to June whenever there were less restrictions.
Yeah.
And here we are.
So that's big, though, 100 years. I mean, have you been learning a lot about the history of Rotary as you've been getting ready for this celebration?
Especially locally, yes. We advertise very well as a national and global organization, but locally we've done a lot of work that we haven't really spoken about, and I've been able to dig into our archives and also look through print media to find really fascinating things that we've done. When we were first founded, we were mainly focused on helping differently abled children, providing healthcare support in the community, and also creating better roads in the area.
Wow.
Some of those themes are still true today. Creating better roads. We're not out there.
You're not out there with a PennDOT crew paving things.
No, but we do pick up, we participate in Adopt a Highway from the beginning of Philadelphia Street down to the corner of 9th and Philly, and then make sure Arenda's nice and clean. And then we work our way down to Martin's. Helping differently abled children, something we still focus on. Healthcare, we have our AMBA program, which is a blood draw
Yeah, the blood screening program.
Blood screening, thank you. Yes.
Yeah. That seems to be a tradition no matter where you go with Rotary, that's that sort of event, because when I used to work in Punxsutawney and we talked with Rotary all the time, that was one of their two big fundraising events every year, the blood screens.
Yes.
So that has been a little bit of the impact that Rotary has had on Indiana. So what are some of the other impacts?
Yeah, so in a global sense, I'd say polio is our biggest effort.
Right, yeah.
Since we got started in the 1970s, polio cases have been reduced by 99.9%. I don't want to say a handful, but there's very few cases, active cases in the world today. The only organization that's contributed more to the fight against polio has been the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Wow.
As an organization globally, we've contributed $2.1 billion in that fight. And I'd say that's our biggest effort.
I think that's what a lot of people think of when they think of Rotary. They think of the fight against polio.
Right.
Because of the fact that they've been so well known and so outspoken in that fight.
Yeah.
So are there any other things that people would maybe might not know about Rotary International?
I'm going to maybe shift it more back to Indiana County.
Go for it.
But in a national sense, I'm a little biased, but I'd say that the contribution that any Rotary Club has on its community is profound. In Indiana County, our Rotary Club, and there are 3 Rotary Clubs in the county: Blairsville, Midday, and Indiana.
Okay.
Our club specifically, every year we give a scholarship to a graduating Indiana high school senior that's attending IUP. We also give a scholarship to an Indiana County Technology Center senior that's attending post-secondary schooling. We give trophies at the fair to the children showing their farm animals. One of my favorite projects is we donate a dictionary to every 3rd grader in the county.
Wow.
Except for Blairsville. Blairsville Rotary takes care of Blairsville or River Valley School District.
But that is a great tradition as well. I mean, that's a great way to get kids interested in language and learning, and to make it accessible too.
It's you would think that a physical book is not relevant today, but the kids love it. They love the dictionary.
Excellent. So, what does the club look like today? Are there a lot of different age groups represented? Is there a good mix of people involved?
Yes. Today, I joined the club 10 years ago, and it was always thought of as an evening dinner club where it was thought of as an older club.
Yeah.
And we've got a much more diverse mix of ages, of individuals, of religious, of political views. It's a very diverse and very active group.
That's good to hear. And when do you meet normally?
Yeah, we meet Monday evenings at 5:30. That's every Monday, except the 5th Monday of the month or a holiday. Currently, we're meeting at the Indiana County Technology Center. But here next month, I don't know if it's officially announced, but we are looking to move to the Eagles Club.
Okay.
In Indiana, a very nice venue, great food.
Yeah, having done the trivia night over there for a few years, I can tell you that ballroom is a very nice ballroom.
Yes.
So yeah, you could definitely hold a great meeting there. And are you accepting new members at this
We are.
time?
Yes, if you're interested in joining, I'll give my number again. My phone number is 724-406-9679.
All right. We're talking with Dan Fleming here on Indiana in the Morning. We're talking about the 100th anniversary of Indiana's Rotary Club. And again, we're talking about the Evening Rotary Club that has been talked about. But it's been amazing just kind of seeing how Indiana Rotary has evolved over the 100 years that it has been in existence. Again, you've been talking about things like some of the projects like helping kids with child health care, helping with the road situation. What are some of the other things that Indiana Rotarians do that that people might not know about?
Oh, it's a good
question.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Okay.
We've maybe I said this before, but we've not done a good job of advertising what we do. We do a lot of silent giving, a lot of silent service.
Yeah.
And while we still want to keep with that tradition, I think it's very important for us to start, like today, coming on the radio and speaking about some of the things we're doing and being a little more vocal about what we're doing. I'll get back to you on that, Josh.
But you will be talking, but I think as the celebration continues, are there further events down the road other than the 100th anniversary celebration that you talked about that was planned for the Roaring 20 celebration.
Yeah, that's kind of that's the culminating event. Over the last year, we've done some small projects in recognition of our 100th anniversary. We had a toast on September 1st, 2021, 100 years to the day of our founding.
Wow.
A small group of us got together and toasted that. It was still in the middle of COVID and restrictions.
So this is the first big bang that you guys
This
have
is
been
it.
able to
Yes,
do.
yes, we're very excited about it.
Excellent. So heading into 101, what are some of the things that Rotary is going to look into for the future?
Yeah, so the future, Rotary, I think, is pretty well known for our annual luxury raffle that we've held since 1994. Proceeds from that event in 1994, we purchased a computer with a CD-ROM drive for the Indiana Library.
That's good. That's nice.
So
that's important. For
it was. In 1994, it was very important. Today, it's difficult to find a computer with a CD drive. Anyways, so we're going to continue our annual luxury raffle. We haven't had it since 2019. We're not going to be able to have it this year. Just it's been with COVID again.
Just kind of the timing's off.
Yes. But in 2023, the fall of 2023, we'll be bringing that back. We're very excited to have it.
That is a great tradition as well. I mean, it's not just a chance for people to bid on items, and again, these are luxury items that people come to know, but it's a great chance for people to help out Rotary so that Rotary, in turn, can help out the people of Indiana County.
Absolutely.
All right, excellent. So let's go ahead and review the things for the 100th anniversary once more, since we're just about out of time.
Sure.
So it's going to take place when, where, and how much?
Yes, Monday, June 27th, 5:30 p.m. at the Rustic Lodge. $50 per person.
And again, contact you at 724-406-9679.
That's it.
All right, excellent. And of course, if they can't get a hold of you, if people know of a Rotarian, they can get a hold of them.
Yes, they can.
Excellent. Dan, it's been great talking with you here on Indiana in the Morning. Please give our best to everybody at the Rotary, and thanks again for joining us here on Indiana in the Morning.
Thank you, Josh.
This is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM and AM 1160.